Learn when to eat. We hope you're enjoying this course so far. In the last module, we looked at why we eat. Well, in this module, we'll be looking at when to eat and exploring the principle of eating when you're hungry. And to understand when you're hungry, we have a concept called the hunger zone. We should, of course, eat when we're hungry and not eat when we're not. But how hungry should we be? Is it possible to not be hungry enough or even be too hungry when we eat? Hunger plays a significant role in weight because it affects how much and what types of food we eat. If you're feeling super hungry, you may be more likely to eat more quickly, eat more food, make less healthy food choices. On the other hand, if you're not very hungry, you'll be more likely to remember to slow your eating so that you'll feel fuller sooner, eat less food, and lose weight. It's best to never be too full and never be too hungry, but to aim for a balance between those two extremes. Having established you're actually hungry and not eating for other reasons, you should eat when you're in the hunger zone. The Eatiful hunger zone helps you understand your hunger levels, and here are the core principles. If you're not hungry, don't eat. If you're a little hungry, wait. Don't wait until you're very hungry. Don't let yourself get ravenous. The Eatiful method stipulates that you should eat when you're in the hunger zone and not when you're not. This may cause you to eat at alternative times to your usual or conventional meal time. This module explores hunger in detail, plus offers tips and tricks to help you assess your hunger levels. The exercises also help you assess your hunger levels when you eat, so you can learn more about your current behaviours and practice only eating in the hunger zone in future. The hunger zone is a powerful tool in Eatiful and one we hope you can easily use every day. Hunger plays a significant role in weight loss because it affects how much and what types of food we eat. Common signs of hunger include a sensation in your stomach that it is empty, a rumbling sensation in your stomach, feeling weak or even lightheaded, and if you get very hungry, feeling irritable or grumpy, and having difficulty concentrating. It can also manifest as a craving for specific types of food, most often sweets or salty snacks. These sensations vary in intensity from mild discomfort to strong feelings of emptiness or pain. Some scientists argue that some of these feelings aren't in fact hunger, but the feelings of detoxifying from foods that aren't very good for us. For example, if you've eaten a lot of processed food or refined sugar, your body may take a while to detox afterwards, and some of the feelings of irritability, grumbling stomach, weakness and so on could be detox feelings and not hunger. Of course, eating more food makes those feelings go away, but that does not always mean they're true hunger. We're not suggesting that your hunger feelings aren't hunger. The feelings you experience may well be true hunger, but what is important if you want to manage weight is that you understand what true hunger feels like for you and that you're able to discern true hunger from other feelings that might compel you to eat. We're all individual, and your true hunger will differ from someone else's. So we encourage you to get to know yourself better. You may think that you already know what hunger feels like, but when you complete these exercises in this module, you may be surprised. In order to really understand how hunger manifests for you, please complete the exercise on understanding how hunger feels. Use the questionnaire to track how hungry you get and what this feels like over the course of a day. Doing this will really allow you to zone in on how hunger feels. It may tell you all sorts of interesting things about yourself. For example, you may find you're hungrier at certain times of day, hungrier after eating certain types of food and snacks, and so on. Hunger and thirst are both feelings of physical discomfort that signal the need for sustenance. Let's turn our attention briefly to thirst, which of course is caused by a decrease in water levels in the body, which can be caused by a lack of water intake or an increase in water loss through sweating, etc. The issue here is that very often thirst can indeed feel rather too similar to hunger and be mistaken as such. The physical sensations can overlap, making it difficult to distinguish between the two. For example, feelings of dry mouth, fatigue, lightheadedness can be caused by both dehydration and low blood sugar levels, and this can make it difficult to determine whether the body is in need of food or water. The problem with that is that you may be driven to eat food when actually you're thirsty and it's water that you need. The Eatiful method puts water before food every time you eat. and that ensures you're getting the right level of hydration and that you practice enjoying water. The hunger zone is also designed to guide you to know when to eat. The Eatiful hunger zone is designed to guide you to know when to eat. You should eat when you're hungry, but not too hungry. Eat when you're in the hunger zone. Do not eat when you're not. Ignore meal times and other conventions if you're simply not the right level hungry. If you're not hungry, don't eat. Sounds silly, right? Why eat when you're not hungry? But the truth is, many of us eat when we're not actually hungry. So if you find yourself compelled to eat because you're bored, because others are eating, or because you're seeking comfort, see if you can stop and wait until your hunger increases. If you're a little hungry, wait. Eating when you're not hungry or only a little hungry can stop you from losing weight and can lead to weight gain. When you take in food you don't need, your body stores the energy as fat. When you're hungry, eat. Eating when you're hungry is vital for anyone, including people who want to lose weight. When you're hungry, your body will digest the food you eat and use the energy it needs. Eating when you're hungry tells your body that there's food available. As your body learns there's food available, whenever it's hungry, it will not develop a need to store energy as fat for later. Eating when you're hungry, therefore, actually helps you to lose weight. Don't wait until you're very hungry. If you get very hungry, you should of course eat. But eating when we're very hungry can mean we rush to eat, can be more likely to make poor food choices. We can eat very quickly and overeat. And if you get very hungry before eating, try to slow down your eating so as not to overeat. Don't let yourself get ravenous. If you leave eating until you're ravenous, your body may go into starvation mode. When you eat, it may then be more likely to store food as fat. A little hunger is okay. Too much can hinder your weight loss efforts. Eating breakfast has traditionally been associated with weight loss, and many studies have shown that people who eat breakfast tend to have a healthier body weight than those who skip it altogether. The Weight Loss Control Registry, a program which tracks people who've successfully lost weight, notes that 78% of its members eat breakfast every day. Eating breakfast can help wake up your body, including your digestive system, so it gets everything going and you can start burning calories. It can help kickstart the metabolism and may lead to an increase in calorie burning throughout the day. Some people feel that they don't need breakfast in the morning and that they can wait until later in the day to eat or to break fast. If you genuinely have no hunger, don't eat because you wouldn't be in the hunger zone. However, if you think that skipping breakfast aids weight loss, think again, as studies show otherwise. Eating late at night can be bad for weight loss because it can disrupt the body's natural metabolism. When you're preparing for sleep, your metabolism slows down, which can make it harder for your body to burn calories. Snacking while watching TV can cause you to eat more snacks than you would if you were fully focused on food. If you get hungry late at night and you're in the hunger zone, we recommend you eat food, but be careful about this and remember to eat slowly and stop when you start to feel full. If your working patterns mean you're up late or all night and need to eat in the night, then we recommend taking a little extra time and care around your eating to make sure you can eat when you're the right level of hungry and really take your time. When eating, it's best to avoid distractions that can take your attention away from eating and the signals your body is sending you. Some examples of distractions to avoid: watching TV or using other screens, working or studying, reading or browsing the internet, socializing or engaging in intense conversation, eating on the go, and eating in a hurry. By avoiding these distractions while you eat, you can be more mindful of your hunger and fullness cues and make better decisions about how much to eat and when to stop. Many of us eat in a rush and on the go, and this is problematic because it doesn't allow us to really slow our eating and enjoy food properly. When you're sitting down, you're less likely to rush your meal. You'll be more likely to chew each mouthful at least 20 times, to pause before, during eating, and consider how your body feels. Eating while sitting down can also better aid digestion. When you're standing up or walking around, gravity is working against your body's digestive process. So sitting down allows your muscles to relax, making it easier for you to digest food. What about fasting? Intermittent fasting has become increasingly popular in recent years as a way to lose weight and improve overall health. Many people find that intermittent fasting is an easy and sustainable way to reduce calorie intake and improve their eating habit. Preliminary studies have shown that it may have benefits for weight loss, blood sugar control, and heart health. Some people find that they experience increased energy and mental clarity while practicing intermittent fasting. We're sharing some basic information on fasting so that you can understand it and understand why fasting is not part of the Eatiful method. While fasting is reported to work for weight loss for some people, when we look at this from a psychological perspective, we believe that it works because a person is focused on a weight goal and they're eating less food as a result of not being able to eat food all the hours in a day. And we believe that weight loss can be achieved through eatful eating and that there's no need to fast to achieve the same goal. Fasting eating patterns do not incorporate mindful eating or slow eating or stopping when full. And it's possible that someone who's fasting may well be starving themselves and then overeating. Whilst it may enable them to lose some weight, we see eatful eating as a far more pleasant way to achieve the goal. Fasting is not part of the eatful method, and it goes against the principle of eating when you're in the hunger zone. By eating when you're in the hunger zone, you train your body to know that there will always be food coming, and therefore your body does not need to store excess energy as fat for later. Skipping meals can also be problematic if it can lead to excess hunger and overeating at the next meal. Skipping meals can also lead to low blood sugar, which can cause irritability, fatigue, and difficulty concentrating or being too hungry on the hunger zone scale. Fasting is not part of the Eatiful method. What to do today? Today we have several tasks for you, and these are designed to help you learn about yourself, specifically at the point at which you eat. Firstly, read the hunger zone. It may be helpful to print it out and put it somewhere you'll see before eating, like on the fridge. One of our members even has it attached to the inside of her cupboard. Start to complete the "When do you eat?" survey. This is quite an ask because as you see, we'd like to document when you eat for a week or for a few days at least. So print off the survey sheet and keep it with you so you can start to record when you eat. Next up, of course, is to journal. There's quite a long list of journal prompts to get you really thinking about your own eating behaviour. We hope you enjoy this process and that it will be eye-opening for you.